Why was I just offset? Okay. Well, that's fun. Actually, I think I know why. If I move the window over here... Don't tell me. Okay, so... First of all, hi, Rosie. I hope you're doing better than recently. I hope you're getting better. Basically, what happens is I have my 1080p monitor that's my entire laptop, and then I have a second monitor that's a 1050p monitor. You just zoom in. Yeah, basically. If I do, like, basically I could just, like, change my... Basically, if I move my, like, window that was responsible for my avatar, like, basically when I move it over to the other monitor, it's just, like, it just changes its size because, I don't know, it just decided to do that. I'm not, thought the reason is different now. I'm not destined to be well, apparently. That's upsetting. Yeah, I wish I could help you in any way I can, but then again, I'm not a doctor, so I probably shouldn't mess around with anything that I could ruin, so... But yeah, my head is moving everywhere because I have, like, I have notes on one side. I have, like, my like makeshift stream deck on also on the other side. Like, I have my other screen turned on right now. I wonder how long the stream will last with this. But yeah, basically, if the stream crashes, as usual, we will probably just, you know, like I implore you to wait for like 5 minutes, maybe even less. But yeah, hi Grim, how are you doing? How are you? Yeah, I myself am doing good today. Like, I've had some good moments, some bad moments, so actually, since I am moving so much, I am gonna do a little thing. Movement rate. It's like, I mean, my head is still gonna just go all over the place, so it's... I mean, for the record, if we're having fun with it, like, we might as well just, like... Yeah. This is that high quality content that, you know, every streamer strives for. But yeah, I've had a really cool. I've had a lot of stuff happen today. A lot and not a lot. Finished moving rest of my things from my room because we were at my room to tourists. It's one of the reasons I hate summer season. I see. Yeah, summer season, like, is kind of overrated in general. Like, oh, we have more time. Well, not anymore, because, you know, adulthood. Like, it's cringe being over, like, you know, it's cringe being 20 and up. Yeah. I've been I would just move out, especially now that you finished school. Yeah, that is a solution. Although, you know, like, moving out, like, is also kind of a hassle, and not everyone wants to do it. Believe me, I have been pretty much on the move these last few years. Not constantly, but on and off, like 4 times, I think. I would never give up my room. Yeah, that's also part of it. It's like nostalgia and being and having, you know, having the house, you know, you've always, like, usually the house that you have in your childhood is, like, I mean, it's hard to just, like, say no to it, right? Like, I remember when we were moving out of our family home, it was something. It was kind of hard to, like, it's still to this day hard to, like, go to that, like, street and see the house. because it's just like, well, we don't live there anymore, and it doesn't feel right. I'm used to moving out from the room, but I'd love to have my own place. But cash speaks first. Yeah, that's true. In general, like I'm in a similar boat. My parents have finished, for the most part, building most of the house that they have moved into, but the second floor is pretty much still, it's still like a complete work in progress. There's still like it's still not even properly insulated, especially with the costs of insulation and basically all like materials going up in price in the recent months. So it's not like I'm gonna have a room of my own anytime soon, but I still have a room here, so at the very least I have, like, I have this, so I think I'll be fine. But yeah, today I have no structure for this stream. I have just like a few like loose topics to talk about, and that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll see how long I can keep this going. It's probably not gonna be that long of a stream, so get ready for that. Also, I wonder how many technical issues we're going to encounter, so there's a thing. But yeah, probably the most like the most aggravating thing. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the aggravating. Like, I'm gonna start with the negatives. There was one negative, because I have noticed that I decided to like dust off my emails, and the amount of spam and like newsletter emails that I've been getting it's so tiring. There is just so much shit that I've been getting that I didn't even sign up for. I didn't want to get it. Like, I could actually just like pull some up and just like read them and just like point them out. I mean, part of it is like university emails, which are fine. Like, there's a lot of stuff that like that's being sent, that's like invitations to certain events, which I personally don't care about, but I guess they're gonna send them to me anyway. Then there's like then there's Allegro, and like one listing that I've been following for God knows how long, and every time the owner of that listing changes the price, I get notified about it with an email, which is stupid because I'm not like planning to buy it anytime soon. So basically, it's just like I've been sitting here on this email for the longest time. Also, cool. Like, I tried to open it, and like I tried to open the offer, and it's just like, service not available. I'm not sure if it's because my app is like outdated or not, but it might be. What's next? Let me go over to another email. Mega misses you. For those of you who don't know, it's like Mega is like basically file sharing service that has it has the files encrypted, so at the very least you don't have to like worry about the files being lost in any way, which is nice. But also did not sign up for it, and for some reason it's pinned. I don't know why it's pinned. Thank you, Google. Very cool. I'm gonna have to unsubscribe to this. I used Mega at some point in good old times. It's a really cool service. It's it also has a built-in like movie player. So if you are storing like any like video or photos, you can just like store them there and not worry about them. It's not the cheapest from what I've seen when it comes to storing these photos, but it's pretty good. It's free. What have I been doing this whole time? More emails are of course from Twitter and Facebook. like 99 plus, but I imagine at this point it's like the social tab in my inbox is just like at least thousands. Evernote, again, never sign up for it. Quora Digest, never sign up for it. Like LT told me once that it might be because if you have a Samsung device, it signs you up automatically once you enter the email. At least that's what he heard. The problem is, I've never owned a Samsung device, so figure that out. Google Maps timeline, I rarely ever move out of my house beyond going to uni and to the store. So it's not very interesting, that timeline. Sonic Adventure music. Also, I should probably like turn it down a little bit. Not that much, but like a little bit. Unless the, you know, the music's not loud enough, in which case, do tell me. More Google stuff, strengthen the security, more Quora Digest, offers, okay. Performance PCs. Once again, I have never bought anything from them, so yeah. Bandcamp, it's because I set up an account, I guess. Or activated, actually. I had it set up for, I had my email like, I had my like account like already made for years, but I'd never activated it. And the funny thing is, I recently managed to like activate it and there was no problem, so that's cool. More Quora, Steam Store. Actually, another email was even more interesting. Twitch. Oh yeah, FX Home. To those of you who have been to the recent stream, I asked Let's about what software she's been using to edit video, and because my software has been like basically just refusing to function. I've been using Shotcut for the longest time, and Let's basically reacted to, see, this is why you're failing. It's because you're using Shotcut. And in her words, shortcuts. I think she said on stream, on my stream in chat, she said shortcuts a piece of shit or something like that. And I agree wholeheartedly. It's terrible. Not only do the effects not work half the time how we would expect them to work, sometimes they just don't work at all. If you have if your timeline is only a little bit too complicated, it can sometimes just like refuse to render the video, so that's fun. And then you basically just wasted your entire time, and your project has to go to trash, and you have to just redo everything. So that's nice. Yeah, but basically, I don't recommend. It's archaic, it's bad, and it doesn't work half the time. And also, you have to convert like shadow play clips into a suitable format. So you basically have to like have double the expected storage space for any editing. So that's also cool. Don't use Shotcut. It's a piece of shit. But yeah. So basically what she recommended to me was HitFilm Express, and I got it. But the way I got it was the weirdest thing. Basically, I went to like their like download section, or at least they clicked the download button, and they were like, sign up in order to be able to download the software. So I was like, okay. I was just like, I was so defeated at that point that I was just like, yeah, whatever, I'll sign up. So I did that. I signed up. I made an account. I gave them my credit card. I gave them my personal info, credit card info, newborn info, mother's like maiden name, and yeah, basically I got all of it. And there was like, and then there was a message that said there was just a text on screen that said like go to your inbox, email inbox to like get your download. I went there and I opened it. I opened the email, and the email was literally just a link to the download page. So literally, as soon as I realized it, I logged out. I logged out of the out of my account. I opened I opened the link they gave me, and it worked no problem. Yeah, that is the weirdest way to get a download link ever. But it does prevent. But I mean, if it works, it works. I imagine they are doing this because they don't want their servers to be overloaded by like bots or DDoS attacks, which do happen even to like small businesses like these. One thing I don't like is that like a lot of like special effects are being, first of all, like all of the not all of the, like the the app seems to have everything like that I need, but anything extra I would want in the future, you have to basically purchase as a DLC to the program, and everything. And they are heavily advertising these DLCs. I think I could actually like show it off in just a second. Honestly, I would try doing it on a virtual machine if it was a scam. I don't think it's a scam. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not certain. I'm not certain. Like it could be. It could be, but I'm not. I'm not like upset about anything. But yeah, let me just like quickly switch over to another scene and turn on display capture. But yeah, basically, like this is the opening. This is the first page of like that opens up when you open the software up. Like there's a user guide, there are my projects and stuff, and then there's just add-on packs, all of which you have to buy. So yeah, I guess this is how they, keep on being, free to use. Still, I mean, for the record, for now it works, so I guess there's that. So yeah, I guess I have nothing to like complain about. Hi management, how are you doing? I was just like showing the bullshit that is Let's video editing software of choice. But yeah, other than the email, email newsletter things that I've been like kind of upset about, the Discord bot issues. Well, I haven't had like much. I haven't had time to look into it recently. But I did get contacted by the owner of the bot right before the stream, so I am gonna have to like talk to him afterwards, probably. Hopefully he can, hopefully we can, find out what's wrong with it. And if not, I'm just gonna switch the bot because I don't feel like messing around with it too much. Also, it's out of my power, so yeah. And not to mention there was an update like today to the bot, so I wonder how if it fixed anything, because from what I've seen it's just new features, which could mean anything. Anything and nothing at the same time. So basically, yeah, I saw that there was just like some some bio feature, like some new bio feature that I'm not sure how it works and if anyone can even use it. So because you need administrator role to like edit anything in the bot. So we'll see. I'm fine. I know the software, and I still think that should change it because I'm pretty sure that there must be a good open source one. I think so too. But the problem is that's like, I mean, I love open source software, and I definitely think it's the way of the future. It's just that like some of these like open there are some like things that like proprietary software like does better, but only because of the fact that it's proprietary software. So it's kind of something that we are stuck with sometimes. Oh yeah, I should probably like put on a game because I was thinking about making this like a chill gameplay session, so I might do that. Gamer scene, yeah. Also, of course, everything is overlapping and is just like broken, and I am just floating in the air, of course. I'm just gonna move myself over here. That should be fine. I think, from what I know, the game we are gonna be playing in just a second is gonna have some sound, especially when I'm gonna be moving around. So we're gonna try that out. Where are you? Okay, there we go. And another question is, will it detect it? Okay. Play. I don't think it detected it. It's because my game capture is like only Willow floating cowboys. You flatter me too much. Yeah, it's game specific. Why do I have game specific window? Capture any full screen application. Okay. Will it work now? Oh. Yeah, the music might get a little annoying because it's basically just one song in this entire game, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, hold on. Customize. That's not what I want. I wanted to like alter like the audio because it's kind of loud. Yeah, it's maxed out. Hold on, let me just like do 20. Yeah, yeah. Like speaking of floating cowboys, we're gonna be playing a game called Floating Point. So let me just like find. Okay, and of course it like the one time I decided to just like alt tab it and it immediately broke. Fun. Floating point. It's here. It's got 0 viewers. Let's change that for the better. I did close it, but it still thinks it's running in Steam. Okay. Okay, play. Yes, those are good settings. Those are perfectly fine settings. Also, you can't see my cursor, but it's like a nice, you know, it's nice like black with a white outline, so that's really nice. But yeah, basically the game's like a very simple version of Spider-Man. It's literally just like, yeah. You use ropes and just like propel yourself and try and get points. And whenever you hit anything, you get less points, so I should probably like try and not do that. Yeah, I was like thinking like, oh yeah, this will totally be like a chill game, right? And watch me just like not be chill in like 20 minutes. At least the music is nice. And also there's an effect when you go underwater that like has the music muted, so that's cool. amount of points you get is mostly based on like your momentum, so this is gonna be fun. Because I love like just building momentum in games. Which is exactly why I love rocket jumping compound on like Engineer in Deep Rock Galactic, because that lets you jump around and like, you know, like fly through caves. Like the boomstick with the rocket jumping overclock as well on Scout. It's like, yeah, like speed in games is just like super cool. It's just a shame that I'm not good at it. Hi Medic, sorry guys, but I'll go. I'm in a lot of pain and can't even focus. No problem. Get better soon so that you can return and stream. And exist, of course. So that new Spider-Man PC remake looks sick. Yeah, I have no clue how to like build any speed here. Need to get everything else that is mostly just like underwater, so... Okay. Well, I messed up already. But yeah, another topic of conversation is I got like still on the topic of emails, I got an interesting one this morning because about a month ago, actually not even a month ago, like a week ago, maybe two, I messaged a certain music creator by the name of Fear of Dark. You guys might know him because I did use his music every once in a while on stream. Especially my like first ever stream ever. His song, like my favorite of his songs was the first one I like played. Hi Let's, how are you doing? Because I'm doing very good, which I will talk about in just a second. God, I should just move on to the next level, but I do want the points, so... There's one more. Where is it? Oh, there goes all our speed. Can I, like, swing myself upwards somewhere? Nope. I'm just gonna skip ahead. But yeah, basically, what I meant, like, I decided to message Fear of Dark. His name is Steven, by the way, which is something that I've learned off of his Twitter handle, actually. It's mental breakdown time. Oh no. Yeah, how much work is, you know, is there remaining? Do you see tangible, like, you know, tangible progress? Or drawings and sketches, I see. Jesus. But yeah. Yeah. Considering that I am usually having, like, trouble with just one thing that I need to draw for any, like, personal project, like, oh god. I can't imagine how much, you know, trouble I would be having if I was the one in your shoes. But yeah, basically I messaged Fear of Dark about a potential like possibility of using his music like in videos and on streams, and I got like no response. And I honestly expected no response from him whatsoever, because I tried to look into whether or not he like answered it anywhere online beforehand, like whether or not he's okay with like people using his music in like, you know, on YouTube and on Twitch. And there was like one person who like asked him about it on Twitter, and there was no response. So it was a long shot whether or not it would work or not. But like I found his like work email, like business, like, you know, like business inquiry, like contact email, and I just, you know, just messaged it, just like wrote to him like, hey, are you okay with like, you know, like me using like your music? And literally today, like he responded like, yeah, sure, go for it. Just, you know, just like, just credit me or whatever. And I was just like, so, that just like my mood just like went up tenfold after doing this. So, like after getting that response. I need to get train tickets soon and pay for applications to uni. I also found a way to make things easier. DIY projector to help with sketches. Yes, I saw a cool setup somewhere where someone was using a projector to project chat onto his desk, so that he could just read off of the desk what people have wrote, which was a really cool like way of using, you know, old tech. Also, my the fans have kicked in. So yeah, like if I figure, like, yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out where to get like the best quality, like, you know, like downloads of the songs. Probably I'm just gonna like, you know, buy them on Bandcamp, and yeah, I'm gonna try and use like, it's very likely that I'll just use Handsome Guy as my outro. Because how could I not, right? I'm just gonna go forward. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, like this has been like the best like moment of the week so far, and it's only the beginning, so it must be, you know, a good week. Knowing that. Also, I'm slowly getting the hang of it. The swinging and stuff. There has been like a similar game to this, but in 3D, called Verlet Swing. But I have seen that it gets really difficult at the end, so... I need to take a sip of water. I miss streaming so much, can't wait to be... I miss you streaming as well. I miss all of your streams, actually. Jesus. The Talking Heads stream might not be as long as I anticipated. Because my throat is already kind of, you know, not feeling too good. But it's fine, I'm just not gonna like articulate it as hard. Yeah, other than that, I also had a chance to play some Valorant with LT today, and to this day I cannot understand how this game does matchmaking, because it seems like one big mystery how this system works. Because we had one game where we felt that, yeah, our teammates were like, okay, yeah, sure, like we managed to win the game, cool. then the next match, we were in a team of like people who were like way above our skill. Like they were like, we consider ourselves like, I don't know, I consider myself like Iron 1. I would consider LT being like gold 2 or 3, I think. There were people from like Diamond and Platinum. One person was from Immortal, which is like even higher. We had very little impact that entire game. Me especially. So yeah, I just like... I have no idea how we managed to like... Actually no, we didn't win. Yeah, we didn't win. Never mind. Like we just like lost. Which is probably also, you know, it's... I am at fault here, likely. It could be fun to do something together for my little comeback. Yeah, like, definitely. Just, like, hit me up. I'm always down. Or a collab stream. But yeah, after the game that was, like, okay... in terms of, like, I mean, like, after that game that was, like, okay in difficulty, we had this game where we didn't know what we were doing there. And then afterwards, we had a game where where our teammates were all over the place. Like, one person was from, like, Iron Rank, one person was from, like, Gold 3, again. Like, we had, like, an entire spectrum. Also, I got everything, finally, for once. So I'm gonna just go further. Uh-oh, lost tempo, cool. So basically just like the matchmaking went from having like thinking of us as some, like, you know, gods of gameplay, and putting us in a lobby of people who like were way above our skill, and then putting us in a lobby full of duelists who never went onto the point, and yet we somehow won that game, so I don't know. But again, I was bottom frag, so once again, not my, you know, it was not my gamer skills that brought us to victory. I hope one day Overwatch will be free. I wanted to play it for a long time. Yeah, I kind of missed the Overwatch train as well. Realistically, the only thing I have followed was certain animations of certain characters on certain websites. Yeah, I went there. But actually, funny story about that, actually. I have read somewhere online that, like, not Overwatch, but BioShock Infinite, the main female character in that game was the reason why so much innovation in 3D 3D smut animation has progressed so much. Like, if not for this character, we wouldn't have had the various animations that we see in memes and on, again, certain websites today. Because of the fact that this one character was people wanted good quality smut of her. I see you were one of us men of culture. Yes, of course. I mean, I'm not gonna hide it after all. And yeah, basically, if not for BioShock Infinite, we wouldn't have this much Overwatch material, if you will. But speaking, still on the topic of collabs, yeah, I would I'm hoping that after, you know, I mean, I'm not, of course, I'm not like, you know, like, I'm not, of course, trying to like, you know, like, I'm not trying to like, be nosy or anything, but how's the, like, I imagine that the Minecraft server has, you know, the topic of the Minecraft server has gone on hold for obvious reasons because not it's not like anyone really has time for it right now. So Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? But yeah, that could be like one of the things that I would be down to like do, like both at the beginning, like either at the beginning of the summer or like over the course of the summer. Like just pour like tons of man hours into like building something big. Like even on stream, even like on stream, like Jesus. Okay, well I guess I'm going over there now. Come on. Yeah, but I was doing some planning and some redesigning of the map. Okay. Yeah, realistically, like, I imagine that, like, I'm not exactly sure when the next update for Minecraft releases, even. But I imagine that it can't take that long. I imagine it's gonna probably come out, like... It probably will release over, you know, over the course of this summer. If not at the beginning of it. If not at the beginning of it, like, completely. I mean, that's one way to, like, you know, monetize, especially Bedrock Edition. Just release it alongside some, like, Explorer outfit, like, Explorer, like, skins for, like, you know, 1,000, like, Minecraft V-Bucks or whatever they use. See, these companies should just hire me. I know microtransactions better than anyone. I played Team Fortress, which is literally a hat game. So once I have any time, it's happening. Okay. Considering latest Warden update, I think it's gonna be at least 6 months. I mean, all things considered, it could be. It could be like, you know, it really depends on how much work they want to have done on this. But then again, I feel like they don't have to necessarily put the Warden in this one update in order for it to be good, because they already have like enough content to like keep us like, you know, entertained for a long time. So, and yeah, hi Alti. Like, we're just like doing the talking head type of thing tonight. Just me, you know, chilling out playing some weird, you know, Steam game that I found a while ago. I cannot make it. Cool. There goes again all of my speed. We zoom in, and then we are not. And then we definitely aren't. I won't be able to make that. There's still one more somewhere. Oh yeah. Well, that's disappointing. There we go. Kinda hope it will be longer, because I don't want to redo the map for the new version. I mean, right now that we have the biome blending, it shouldn't be that much of a problem to just like, you know, just drop the map in and just like not worry about it. And if anything, we might also have like world edit, which could like make things easier. Whoa, that was a sick, slick move. Well, yes, but also no. I mean, yeah, definitely, like, World Edit has its own, like, bag of beans that you have to, like, get accustomed with. I'm not saying it would be, like, 100% a smooth transition. But I imagine it could be like, you know, it's definitely doable, and I would imagine that like with some with some like, you know, training, it could probably make things a bit easier for like any like just transporting something onto a new seed. Oops. Actually, that works. Never mind. It's kind of fucky, yeah. I have been around the block, but I've never actually like used World Edit. I never really had any big reason to use it, but I have seen some mega builds that were made using it, and it's just like like basically the amount of like some of the stuff that they do that takes like literal weeks to do with like regular manpower takes like, you know, like a minute to build with World Edit. So that's like very impressive. The power of that tool is really cool. Like different like brush sizes that you can set up and other things. It's really fun. There we go. There was another thing I wanted to talk about actually. Since we're talking about like, you know, future plans and stuff, I do have that Skyrim challenge that I need to like do. I'm gonna have to like, you know, put some time into it and like kind of plan my route so that I know exactly what I'm getting into and what I'm gonna need to like, you know, defeat all the major like points. Realistically, it's just like pretty much just like 2 or 3 fights, but depending on how much I want to accomplish with the basic premise, it could like take a little longer. So with the amount of changes done to the map, I'm not sure if it will be that easy to transfer it anywhere. I see, okay. Tonight we zoom in. Oh, there goes all of our speed. there goes all of our speed again. Can I just like swing around this? And like, never mind. Actually, this works. Like, the good thing about this game is it's not really like punishing you for like going slow, like other games that are like, you know, around this like basic premise of just like, yeah, you swing around like a, you know, like an arachnid person. That's a superhero to remember. Arachnid person. I mean, Spider-Man, that's like, that's so homophobic of you. Actually, no, it's not. Let's drop the joke. Let's drop the bit. It's not working. Arachnid person is a fun superhero. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, genuinely, like, for the Minecraft, for the Skyrim thing, like, I really just need to, like, you know, like, remind myself how to do a few like beginning tricks, and then like just plan the route ahead of me, and afterwards I should be like ready to like do this. So who knows, maybe even like next stream, whenever that will be, I could potentially like just do it. Oh, there goes all of our speed. Yep. It's fine, I can just bounce around. Arachnid person is inclusive, exactly. Which is why he is better than, you know, the Spider-Man. I guess the guy who's like this, like, you know, the news reporter. I don't know the name of him. Wait, was it like Jonah Jameson or whatever his name was? Yeah, like, I guess he was right, like, you know, like Spider-Man is actually the enemy of, you know, of the populace. I need to get the last two. I'm actually not sure how long this game is, so... But I'm not gonna be beating it, like, 100%, like, you know, or, like, just beating it in its entirety, even. Like, I'm just playing until I get bored, basically. There we go. Starting at the top is, like, terrible. But actually, like, getting stuck anywhere is just, like, also kind of terrible, so... But yeah, another thing, I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed, but, like, it has been happening for, like, about a month, but basically any Discord I go to, there has been like a sudden like rise of Metal Gear Rising memes. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just because like someone like a few popular people have played it recently, But yeah, there has been a lot of like, there has been, yeah, the memes, the Metal Gear Rising memes have been on the rise. Like whether it's just like one of the you know, one of the characters yelling I'm fucking invincible, or you know, just you know, Handsome Jack saying something funny, like, yeah, basically anything funny. Like there has been so much of it. Like, don't get me wrong, the game is really cool. You know, fun. You know, it's a fun, like, political, like, you know, kind of political, but kind of also just like, you know, it's basically kind of like a statement type of game, which, you know, most Hideo Kojima games are like this, so I guess there's nothing new. Haven't noticed. Maybe it's mostly just, you know, my Discords, but quite literally like every single one that I like grab the memes from has like at least one a day being related to Metal Gear Rising. To be, for the record, even you know, even my Discord has fallen prey to this by my hand, because I did post one, you know, one Metal Gear Rising meme. So I guess you could include me in the, you know, as one of those people. But for the record, I just did it because it was funny. So. Okay. I love how there's just some blocks that just don't have anything on them. Oh, there goes. Okay, so it's not actually just like the speed that affects the points, it's just me bouncing around walls. So as long as I keep myself off of walls, as long as I'm not wall bound, I should be getting cool man points, or cool boy points, or cool person points. Because like from what I've seen, there was like I've seen like a long time ago, I've seen like a few Japanese streamers play it. Then I don't think that like English speaking Discord channels, Discord servers would be affected by that. And then I've seen also one like English speaking VTuber play it like about a month ago, I think. But then again, he wasn't like super popular to the point that he affects everyone in the, like, literally the entirety of Discord. So I wonder, there must have been someone else also really big. YouTubers rule the world, though. That's true. Am I? Do I rule the world in that case? I'm on my way to, you know, to find out. Yeah, but for the record, my goal is not to rule the world or like change the, you know, change the flow of time to just like be, you know, to like become like, you know, like something bigger than myself in the future. I'm not doing any of that. In fact, most of the stuff that I'm doing is confidential, so I can't really tell you. yeah, lore moment. Christ. You rule the world. No, you rule the world. It's literally like that moment, like with Keanu Reeves, like, you're breathtaking. And then I go, and check this out, and yeah, it's my technical issues screen. Are you impressed yet? Yeah, struggling with technology is basically just like second nature for me at this point. Because I don't know how it works, but we all depend on it every day. But yeah, like if something stops working, I riot and am upsetty and basically I am just upsetty for the rest of the day whenever something breaks. I just barely graced the box and somehow it just still reduced my points. This game is like unforgiving. The Dark Souls of, you know, line swing games. You want those points? Well, you better work hard for them. Also, it like snaps to the... I've noticed that like it snaps to the closest block to where you're pointing. Because I was just like I'm pointing upwards right now. And then like, yeah, it's not like perfect, but most of the time it just snaps towards the closest block. So I guess there's that boundary break moment where we find out how the game works exactly. And then we like, you know, use arbitrary code execution to run Pac-Man off of it. Pac-Man is floating point? What? Question mark? That's the title. There we go. Like that's, yeah. YouTube thumbnail is just gonna me going just like, what? Like, what? And then, you know, 50 like, you know, 50 like arrows pointing towards like Pac-Man's balls. Which is actually a weird concept, by the way. Like, considering the fact that, like, for those of you who don't know, other than the Pac-Man that was like on the arcades and now on our like mobile phones, because that's how history works. Other than that, Pac-Man had so many different games, and so many of them were just like complete spin-offs that had nothing to do with the arcade game, almost. Like, other than the fact that the character was the same. Like, there was probably the most like there was like, I think it was also an arcade game. There was a game where you have to like lead Pac-Man along his day. Like, he's literally just like walking about, and you like can like, you can like, you know, like touch like things around Pac-Man, like trees and like different things, and like you can like drop him items and like power-ups. It's basically just like a Pac-Man Tamagotchi. And yeah, that's like weird enough as it is, but the next thing that's weird is the fact that Pac-Man has a family. He literally has like a wife, he has a kid. Like, why is it not like, I'm not sure if it is ever referenced in like the new Smash Brothers games, but that is probably like I feel like Pac-Man has some of the, like, not really deepest lore, but he has some, like, overlooked lore. Yeah, he has a wife, he has a kid. He also had, guess what? He also had an affair. There are, like, other than his wife, often referred to by her maiden name, Miss Pac-Man. Yes. That's what we're going with. But yeah, other than that, other than like Miss Pac-Man being having her own, like Miss Pac-Man had her own game called Miss Pac-Man, which was actually a better version of the original game. So take that, Pac-Man. Other than that, like she has been in like the Pac-Man and that Pac-Man like Tamagotchi game, which wasn't really a Tamagotchi game. It was basically just like an episodic like lemming game, basically. But yeah, other than that, she didn't have that much appearances in like Pac-Man games. But there have been multiple like female characters. I can't really name any off the top of my head that like Pac-Man has been like kind of just like put like not even put next to. He has been basically just like the devs have basically just done the like now kiss just like with both Pac-Man and those like female characters where like I'm pretty sure like some of them are like in multiplayer like games where you can just like, you know, play as both Pac-Man and that female like lead. And it's weird because like they used Miss Pac-Man for like 2, maybe 3 games, and then they just dropped her, and then had you know Pac-Man just like have a new like GF experience. Which is bizarre. And also not to mention that like even Pac-Man's kid, there is a character called Pac-Man Jr., I think, but it's not actually his kid. Actually, I'm not sure because there are 2 or 3 different like kid Pac-Man, kid versions of Pac-Man as well. So the lore just goes completely bonkers halfway through. I need to take a sip. Hold up. Let me just hang my ball. But yeah, especially like it's not really just Pac-Man, but like those older games that had very little like attention to like cohesion. A lot of them have like some really weird stuff about them, like these weird quirks like this. Is the could it be that like my momentum actually affects how loud the song is? Yes. Okay. Christ. Like another thing, you know, like I mean, obviously anyone could like know off the top of their head that like the names of the ghost being Inky, Pinky, Clyde, and Blinky or whatever. But yeah, like ask them about like the deep lore of the Pac-Man games, and usually they will just like ask what? The what? And that's when you know you've got a fake Pac-Man fan. What was like another game that I like followed the lore of deeply? Not really, not much actually. Like I saw like a video once like about like all of the like appearances of Mario in every game in history, even like including cameos and like weird like, you know, like games that have been published by an actual company but like not necessarily like without Mario being there necessarily like legally. And it was an it was an interesting thing to watch. There was, for example, like a Japanese like I mean, I imagine a few people know about the Japanese fighting game Dong Dong Never Die. It's like a meme legend at this point. But like, yeah, like, yeah, Mario is 100% illegally there, but you know, it's now part of the lore that he has fought like, you know, people in gimp suits and like, you know, Japanese like like Japanese like Bob the Builder man. Because he does appear there, he is a playable character. It happens, yeah, exactly. And Nintendo will never let us, like, will, you know, never silence us. We will get a sequel. Maybe someday. Oh, Jesus. I need to swing. I need to speed. I need to, like, float. And I need to point. That's why it's called floating point. There's the title drop. There's the title drop. Floating point. Because I used the mouse pointer to play the game. I sometimes just like... There we go. But yeah, like me when like thinking like I love how these streams like in general me streaming is basically like a gateway into my psyche, which is something I usually like forbid anyone from going like I forbid anyone usually from like going in. But it's kind of like interesting how like, you know, I imagine that it's kind of like jarring to see like the, you know, like in general the way my brain functions or refuses to, I guess. But yeah, in other news, like we're almost certain that I am now almost certain that the game that I've been waiting for the longest time, Dokkaevi, is getting delayed to 2023 because recently, yeah, I like it here, it's cozy. When you're in here, you're here forever, so you better make it, you know. Like I have some cookies in the back. I'm not sure how old they are, but yeah, you know, help yourself. But yeah, like Dokkaevi has been like there has been recently like at Summer Game Fest, I think, or somewhere, I'm not sure. The devs Perlibus have come out to say that first they want to like release one other game, cookies, less chaotic than mine. They are working to first release another game that they've been working on for the longest time, which is Crimson Desert, like basically kind of a sequel / spin-off of Black Desert Online. And then after they release that, then they will tell us when they are planning to release Dokkaevi. So I imagine, like, considering how you know, frequent delays are in the world of like AAA titles and stuff, I imagine it's not gonna be, you know, Dokkaebi won't be released. Like Crimson Desert will probably release like at the end of the year, knowing how things are, and yeah, like they will probably just like say that yeah, like we're releasing like in the middle of 2023. So Sag, unfortunately, I won't be able to like play it anytime soon, but that's fine. I have a lot of other projects to work on in the meantime, so. Got 22? That's a lot left. Ah, Jesus. I just cannot build any tempo here. And then I do things like this and I just completely break everything. No momentum for me. Yeah, also another release that I was like excited about was KO the Kangaroo, the new one, the like remake, I guess, slash reboot slash remaster. I'm not sure. I think it's actually just like a new game, but they just called it kind of like how they did with Rambo, where like the first one was like Rambo First Blood, and then like Rambo 2, and then like I'm not sure, but like one of like the Rambos was just like called John Rambo or something. And it completely like threw everyone out of the loop, and we were like, did you watch the Rambo? Did you watch Rambo? Like, yeah, I watched Rambo. No, but like the new one. what is it called? Rambo or whatever. So it's kind of a similar way of like a similar titling method, which just doesn't work. I mean, we know that like companies just don't know how to name their products, so that's kind of nothing new. But yeah, I was kind of excited for it. I forgot to play, like, I didn't really have time, or like, I didn't really have time to play the demo. Mostly because I just, you know, didn't have the time, and I also kind of wanted to play it on stream, which wasn't happening until I was done with the model thing. And then it released, and now I can't play the demo at all, because I have to purchase it in order to play it. I have to purchase the full game in order to play any, you know, the game in any capacity, which is not very cool. And the game is like, you know, $160, so no thank you. I'm not gonna be buying it anytime soon. Like, especially when like day one sales are so like frequent on Steam. Not with like AAA titles, but then again, is KO the Kangaroo even a AAA title? So I rest my case. So yeah, I guess I'm not gonna be playing that game anytime soon, but at least I have the second one, which is probably the most based game of my childhood. So I might be playing that sometime soon. Just out of spite, I'm gonna play the old one. But we just snagged that one. And yeah, like, basically that's most of the stuff that I've been up to recently. I mean, of course, like, work is, you know, another topic that I guess I could touch upon, because I've been trying to, like, you know, get something going without much success. But it's also because I have kind of a high standard, even though this is going to be, like, my first, like, you know, my first kind of, like, work experience. But that's also because I kind of want this first, like, work experience to be something I can fondly remember, and not just be like, I hated it, it's torture, and I never want to speak of it again. I imagine a lot of people have a similar idea. But yeah, basically I've been trying to like get the people at you know, like a hard, like you know, like appliance store, the ever popular RTV Euro AGD. I've been trying to get like in contact slash, like, you know, get them to respond to me and my pleas of please employ me. But they haven't been budging. So like last night I basically like looked at my options and I decided, well, Ladybug it is. Let's see if they accept me. And yeah, so far like I'm still waiting. Yeah, but I still kind of hope that, like, you know, the people at like the Euro store respond, because first of all, it's kind of close to my apartment block, so it would be like, you know, it wouldn't be that much of a hassle to just like drive over there. So that's one benefit. And also, like, you know, imagine me talking about like microwaves and trying to sell people like microwaves and toasters. Like, how cool would that be? And that would be so fun. And imagine just like me being like the storefront, like, you know, me being at the storefront, or like, you know, like explaining to somebody like, yeah, no, you don't want to take that fridge, it's cringe, like, forget about it. Like, I feel like it would be kind of a fun, like, you know, thing to try my hand at, especially since I, you know, like I said, I've never worked retail, so, and like, I feel like working, you know, at a like convenience store is not like, I mean, it is working retail, but it's not actually trying to sell something to somebody, because stuff is going to sell anyway. Because, you know, a lot of it is just like stuff that people need to live and survive, so it would I would buy a toaster from you. Like, it would be so funny, like, I would like to meet someone like you in a store. Me too. Like, usually it's just like either some old fart, or like, you know, like, no, you know, no offense to the elderly, but a lot of the time you guys are like all business when it comes to like this type of stuff. So, but then again, most of my like experience with asking someone like this about anything is usually just like, do you have anything cheaper? Or like what is this cheaper option missing? So I guess I'm not the one to talk, because I'm usually not the one who starts conversations like in a fun way when it comes to this stuff. But I would like to, like, you know, brighten the mood in the, you know, the most unique way possible. And there goes all our speed again. Yeah, and like basically trying to sell someone like something that they might need or might not, who knows. I mean, it all depends on what my like manager might tell me or something, because I imagine that they do want to sell stuff that's, you know, bad, and or a worse option. Because I feel like there's not really like especially in like I feel like in like a hard, like when you look at something that's like, especially when you look at hardware, it's hard to really think, like, it's hard to really like say that like something is completely useless, especially when like the price doesn't really like differ from, like, let's say something like the price doesn't differ, like BRB, no problem. Like, let's say we have something that is, you know, something that is you know, moderately priced, and something, and some other product that is like priced the same but has like one small feature that's like you know, some people might use. Like, for example, let's say you're trying to sell a tablet that's from Samsung and a tablet from like Dell, for example. The difference being that like the Samsung one is slightly more expensive and has a better camera, and that's it. Like, first of all, how often do you use a tablet to take a picture? Like, especially in today's day and age. If I were, for example, selling it to a grandparent or to a mother that's trying to like find us, like trying to find a gift for her kid, like, realistically, like, it really depends, but like in both cases, if in both cases like the product is going to be a good product, because realistically camera tech has gone really, like, the tech has gone kind of stagnant, not kind of stagnant, it's really mostly just like the software side of things that's like progressed a lot in the recent years. Realistically, in both cases, the product is going to bring a smile to the consumer's face. The consumer is going to be like, I'm just going to go to the next one because I spent too long in here. In both cases, the consumer is going to be happy with it because the difference isn't going to be super noticeable, especially when the, you know, when the buyer won't have both devices on hand. And considering that most like stores with electronics have like these demo modes that like either way are gonna showcase like the best, you know, showcase the, you know, the device in the best light possible, like, it's not really like something that we can truly compare on site. So I feel like, you know, it's like, well, back in the day we've had this like, you know, like, well, with some things like it could be very like morally gray when it comes to trying to like sell the, you know, just sell the items that the store has you know, too much of. Like, I feel like in today's day and age, especially with like most devices, it's like, if it works, it's fine. Especially since the average, you know, the average person doesn't need their phone to be like powerful, or, I mean, yeah, of course, powerful phones that have like, that aren't like disgustingly slow, for example. That's definitely something that we want. Something that doesn't like completely lag out when you open a Chrome tab. But it really depends on who you ask, of course. So of course, like, buying complete trash that has like, you know, like 5-year-old like or even like higher, like, or even older hardware, like, obviously that's like something I wouldn't really feel okay with like selling to somebody. But if I had to sell like a mid-range tablet and like a bit higher than mid-range tablets to somebody, and like tell them whether, and like, you know, and like try to sell the lower range tablets like first, like, yeah, like, realistically it's probably gonna be like, you know, it's still gonna be a good thing, still gonna be a good device for the most part, especially since mid-rangers have like gone like first of all, like a lot of electronics has gone up in price, so mid-range phones and like devices and like the cheaper tech and the cheaper like appliances has become a lot more like, yeah, a lot more like pleasing, a lot more like excusable, especially because of the fact that, you know, like everything has like some kind of like you know, chip inside of it. So yeah, why am I rambling about like shit that no one cares about? Like look at me, I'm like talking about like fucking, you know, I'm talking about like, you know, selling shit on a video game stream. Like what am I doing? Man, like those Broomstone streams have really gone downhill after like what, the second one. Let's go. Let's leave. Oh, Jesus. Also, I can just like, kind of just like pull myself towards things, so that's a cool thing. That's a lot of speed. That's what we like to... Never mind. I was gonna be like, yeah, that's what we like to see, and of course there it goes. There it all goes. And again. Yeah, basically just hitting anything kind of cuts your points in like almost half, especially when you've been like zooming really fast. I haven't been really showing off the fun part of this game, which is just literally like doing the mission as fast as possible. But then again, I'm no expert, so I imagine there have been some kind of like speedruns of this game that just like zoom through the entire map or something. Actually, I haven't been doing that bad on this one, so... Yeah, we've actually just like kind of schmooved. And it's all gone again. Yeah, there's nothing more upsetting than just like slamming your point into the wall. Just like propel myself here. Thank you. I don't know what just happened. I just like glitched into the box almost. But yeah, I think I have kind of been getting bored with the game, so I think I'm gonna be switching to something else in just a second. Because yeah, as much as like Arachnid Person is actually kind of fun, like it's fun for only like, you know, I chilled out, I had my, you know, fair share of like swingy-swooty, I guess you could say. I was so close to just like end it right there. There we go. I just made like a mouth out of my like last lines. But yeah. I think that's it for like floating point. So I guess we're gonna look for something else now. I do have a few choices. Just depends how much I want to like subject people to like weird things. Actually, let me just get a controller. I'll be back in like 10 seconds. I promise. Let's go. Yeah, I think I know what we're gonna do next. It's gonna be a pseudo racing game. Because I like racing games. Will it even find it? Yeah, it found it. Okay. Update. It should be on stream right now. Controller. Game. Will it detect it? It should. It's, you know, automatic. I wonder how loud it's gonna be, actually. I didn't really play it. I never expected a game to ever be this loud. Like, holy shit. That's something else. Is it even full screen at this point? Like, okay, it is. Okay, good. Question is, will it like detect my controller? It does. Okay, automatically. But yeah, this is OutDrive, and I can see that my avatar is already lagging because of it. Cool. Is it? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna just like screw it. Remembered my previous like I played this on my previous laptop and it had like this weird resolution. Yeah, I'm just gonna like do this full screen. Reflections. It's fine. We can go to media. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, sure. Also, I wonder if the VOD is gonna get muted because of this music. It's very likely. So, yeah. But it's fine. It's not like I'm planning to do anything with it, so... So I guess I'm just gonna play. Very funky resolution. Yeah, it is a very funky resolution. Also, yeah, I died because I didn't move. So, yeah. Basically, what I have to do is literally just drive forward. Oh yeah, I was driving too slow. Hold on. I need to like figure out what the controls are. Oh yeah, I have to like boost forward and like, yeah. I think there's like drifting or something. But yeah, basically the goal is to just drive as long as possible in this like, you know, in this like wasteland. I don't actually know how you drift here. Oh yeah. I think it's... yeah. Realistically, you don't need to drift. Drifting is for chumps, it's okay. Use the space button. What is the space button on an Xbox controller? I guess it's this, okay. So this is a retrowave driving simulator, pretty much, yeah. And you are driving as fast as possible at all times because you need to like keep a girl alive because she's like strapped to like the engine of your car. So it's very weird about this, but yeah. Also, yeah, you don't want to overheat the engine as well. or slow down, so it's kind of weird. Like, you want to go slow, but not too, like, you want to go fast, but not too fast. But yeah, like, as the like information underneath me said, like overheating causes pain and suffering to the girl. So cool, nice. Uh-oh. But yeah, this is like almost the perfect chill out game. Just like you just play and just watch and just like drive places. I've played it for like 30 minutes. Okay, never mind. I overheated and died. I didn't notice. Oops. That's something insurance probably doesn't cover, especially in this, like, you know. But yeah, like if I don't boost at all, like you can see it just like going down into the red, and like the music goes slow. So I basically kind of have to. It's fun though. Like, I mean, you know, for like I said, I played it for half an hour, so you know, you can't say that I didn't have my fun with it. Now I'm having fun with it again. And also cool musics, yes, musics to vibe to. So yeah, I don't know how you drift. I guess it's like the brake, I think. I'm not sure if it's the brake, actually. Yeah, use the space button to drift. What is the space button, you may ask? I have no idea. I love the colors, it's so pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. I love it. Like, that's the aesthetic of like vaporwave and like outrun stuff is like so cool. Yeah, VHS overlay effect. Yeah, I'm upset that I didn't like prepare one. Like, just like driving into this, like, out into the sunset is just like, okay. I hope it didn't hurt the girl. But yeah, basically that's like, how does it even work though? Like, considering that you just like strapped her to an engine, like, what happens if you just like get out of the car to get like a coffee at a gas station? What happens then? Like, what happens if you just like, I don't know, what happens if you have to like actually do groceries, or if you have to refill? Because I highly doubt that they have devised like what happens? Yeah, I imagine it would be death, yes. Oh, this is where the cops start showing up. So it's not actually just like driving around and like doing nothing. Later on there's actual like helicopters as well. Huh. Okay, my stick just like stopped like responding for a second. It does that sometimes. This controller is very old. Also, I don't want to overheat. Jesus. This reminds me of that video of like someone else streaming like a racing game or something, where he like smacks into like, I think it was like he smacks into a truck and he like physically revolts as if he was like part of the car crash. It's such a funny video. He like literally just like jumps in his chair off to the side. It's so funny. Wait a minute, that's illegal. I mean, I imagine that also like strapping a person to a physical, like, you know, like doing like a, you know, like like manhandling a heart transplant into like, you know, into an engine of a car, I imagine that's also kind of illegal. Yeah, I don't know how to drive in this game. I should boost. Okay, I missed something. What transplant? Well, the story of the game goes, the protagonist's girlfriend, like, was on the verge of dying. So what he decided in his, you know, in his moment of like brilliance, he decided to do something where he basically hooked her up to the car, and so now as long as he drives the car, she is alive. Which you can see up top. It says girl lifetime, and I've kept her alive for 5 minutes so far. And the game basically goes on forever, so. And yeah, also if I overheat the engine with the turbo, she also dies. So we kind of want to keep it in that sweet spot of like boosting, but not always. Also, I can do this, and my, you know, my license plate lights up. Sounds like a plot of an anime. That's Outrun for you. Like pretty much this entire like if you had like, you know, like this is pretty much like, yeah, retro like anime and like retro like put together into like one. And also cool music as well. That's also part of it. And driving into the sunset constantly, which never seems to change, and is always the sunset because, yeah. I mean, you're driving towards it, so I guess it would constantly be. I could have turned over there. I guess we're going here. Yeah, at least the visuals are nice, so. You okay over there, honey? It's also I almost just killed her. Because never mind, she did die. Okay. I guess we're trying again. So it's more just girl killing simulator. I mean, it's trying to prevent her from dying. That's what I'm doing. In the most like backwards way possible. I could have just drove her to any like, you know, any hospital on the way, but no, we're gonna drive towards the sunset forever. Like, in a way it's kind of romantic because, you know, like, those are the last moments between the dude and the girl. But realistically, like I'd much rather just like live to like at least 40 and like, you know, spend that time like, you know, buying each other like, you know, expensive dinners every once in a while and like, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the drift button actually at this point. Has anyone even like thought of like what is like I'm actually not even like sure where like Outrun as a genre like of both music and like visual style came from. Because we know like vaporwave is like also a genre, but that kind of just like birthed itself from Outrun. But where did Outrun come from? Like, that's my question, like. In general, like, where do music and like, you know, like, art styles, like, come from? Like, I mean, I know that it's like just experimentation, but like, what drives someone to like, especially like, what drives someone to this aesthetic? I'm guessing it was just some nerd who decided, like, this is what cool is. And I don't disagree with them. Someone had this dream, yeah. Someone had specifically this dream where he, you know, strapped his girl to a car and then made her overheat. Yeah, that's how Outrun came to be, folks. Although I feel like if there was like some, you know, other way of just like... Oh jeez. No! My, like, makeshift stream deck that is actually my tablet is just, like, losing charge. Oh no. Whatever will I do? I just, like, literally just turned it off. Like, turned off the screen because I don't use it right now, so there's no point. Jesus. But yeah, I gotta say, like, I like this, like, app that I found and can recommend it totally. It's called Touch Portal. It is kind of limited when it comes to it being a free version of the paid app, I think, or like the full version, I guess. But it's still enough. Like, I have all of my like scene transitions that I need, and you can also like just get other things. Like, you can literally just give it control over your like different things. Like, you can launch a game from it. You can like, you know, like run some script, anything. It's good. It's good. I can recommend it. Setting it up was, you know, kind of difficult, but I got it done. I'm a smart cookie, I guess. I kind of want to like at least hit 10 minutes, but it's a shame that like we're starting at the same point, the same moment in the game. I have like I said, like there are achievements in this game that have you like play it for way longer than I ever did, like a couple hours at least, and I've played for like half an hour and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done. Interesting. Yeah, like the tablet thing is like, yeah, like it's a cool way of like, I think I've expressed it before, but I don't like when things go obsolete. Like, I'm so upset about the fact that I can't really use my old laptop for almost anything other than just like printing things, because my printer just doesn't work with my current laptop. And I'm hoping to find something to like do with it. I'll probably just like run old Linux on it, like some low-end like build of Linux. And yeah, that's exactly why I like decided to look up this thing and like this app, because like I already cannot use this tablet for like watching YouTube, because the YouTube app literally just instead of even like prompting me for an update, literally just redirects me towards the browser. Just like, yeah, open up YouTube in a browser instead, dummy. Like, we're not letting you use the app anymore because this device is too old. And I'm like, well, fuck you. Instead, I'm just gonna use my phone, which is also, you know, like years old at this point. Any attempt to drift is just like impossible. Because yeah, like it's technology that I like paid for. Well, not me, because this was actually just like a gift for me, like a gift that I think I got on my 18th birthday, I think, or earlier. Actually, no, I think it was like 16th birthday. And back then it was kind of cutting edge, but, you know, as time went on, like people say like, oh, like good, like the, you know, like the stuff that it is good stays good is like a common saying in like the tech world. So like, you know, high tech, like, you know, like cutting edge like technology, especially like, you know, like the high-end like devices such as phones, like headphones. Oh, there's the helicopter. Nice. We're getting shot at now. I imagine that like a lot of it is true, especially when it comes to headphones. Like old headphones are oftentimes really good, better than some of the new stuff that we can buy. Can't you print through network? Because printers should have network print option. Not this one. This one is very, very old. Like, it's a laser jet from like... What the fuck just happened? It's... Okay. I guess I can just go off-road. Okay, see ya. It's... Well, not very far. I can see that there are things that prevent me from going off-road. But yeah, my printer is super old. It's like from Windows 2000 days. That's how old it is in general. So yeah, and I'm trying to use it on a Windows 10 machine, which, for the record, it worked on my old laptop, like I said. It's just that this laptop has an AMD CPU, which just doesn't bode well for the, you know, for the printer. It just doesn't understand that it exists. It just doesn't understand that like it's connected to a device it can talk to. And I even tried like installing Linux in a VM, and even older versions of Windows, like Windows XP, Windows 98 even, Windows 2000, like it should be. And no, it never worked. Like Windows, I've gotten the most success with Linux. I installed Ubuntu, and it automatically detected the right drivers and installed them. And then it sent Linux itself thought that it was sending through the stuff that I wanted it to print, like the test prints and stuff. But the printer itself did nothing, and it was like, yeah, we're done. And Ubuntu was just like, yeah, we're done. We did our job. Let's go home. Meanwhile, the printer is just like doing nothing. Cool. Fake. We've got fake. Yeah, we've got completely fake. You know, like road barriers that do nothing. And these actually do something, so I'm not sure what the hell is up with that, but okay. But yeah, basically what I've been using my old laptop is literally just, I turn it on once in a blue moon and print something. And even then, I don't actually do that anymore almost at all, because I just print stuff on, like, at uni, because that's usually where I have to print things, so... Yeah, we got to 11, like almost 12 minutes at this point, and we had one helicopter. Do you think I can get away with getting a drink of water here? If I overheat slightly, maybe. It's gonna be a tough one. No collision. It's... okay. I guess this game works by different rules. uh, you know, big rigs rules, where there are no rules as to when it comes to collision. It's also I overheated again. God damn it. It's so easy to forget about this. It's like, oh Jesus. Is this what it feels like to do multiple things at once? The question is, do we try again? Or do we go with something else? Because kind of, I feel like we've gotten the mileage out of this game that we would have. I feel like we could try something else right now. No, I mean... Oh. Main menu. Also, it's like... This game really kind of likes to advertise itself and, like, the aesthetic itself. Like... I don't know. Like, it clearly was made, like, either in Unity or in Unreal Engine and, like, really just slapped together. Oh hey, one new item in my inventory. Cool. We can go for another game. Yeah, I was thinking that way as well. I could play a retro game. That's one game I haven't played at all, but I am definitely willing to. Do I have the controller set up even? I guess we're gonna find out. Also, is this full screen? Also, is it too loud or is it okay? I'm gonna change the category. Category... it's on the screen. Why did I forget? Yeah, we're playing a retro game. Like, an actual retro game. Like, this game was, well, retro. 2019. This game was, made, like... It had, like, a Kickstarter campaign, I think. Back in 2019. Before that, even. And it was basically just, like, made... it was made in a way where they wanted to make this game within the limitations of an old NES console. So they literally just made it within the same like size as a regular cartridge for the NES would allow. And all of most, but like basically they've made like they literally just made a new retro game, but with new like but with modern game design decisions, which you will probably see in a second once I set up my controller, because actually I think I'm fine. I think it works. So oh, I exited out of the game. Cool. Didn't know that's what it did. I know the game. Yeah, I actually backed it back when it was a Kickstarter game. So that's when I got it, and I got like both the Steam version and the ROM of the game. So it was like I never really got mileage out of that purchase, but hey, it's a fun game, so I don't mind. Also, it has up to 4 players multiplayer, so it's also good for like party play and stuff. And also we are basically just like a wizard trying to get to the top of the tower and like beat the guy. And we can dance. Like just pressing down makes you dance, and it's like, yes. Yeah, like it definitely feels like a sort of new game. Like rapid fire, like shooting, wall jumps. You know, small sprites. Although small sprites were mostly just like a way of like working against the limitations because they wanted like a lot of enemies on screen in certain areas. Also checkpoints, which is something that not many games in like the NES era really had, I would say. But yeah, like especially the wall jumping is a cool feature because like you literally can just like go anywhere. You don't have to really, like, the game designers didn't have to worry about, well, level design. They could just like worry about game design and that's it. And this also allows you to just like, I mean, I haven't seen any speedruns of this game, but I imagine that there are some, so... Also, I don't want to die. Oh, nice. Cool. We lost our fairy. Never mind, we got it back. Hog. Yeah, the game's very cute. Especially the dance and like the small sprites. And like, you know, the wizards just like jumping around. Wall jumps were a thing back in NES days in Ninja Gaiden games. Yeah, yeah. It's just that, like, they were definitely like. But then again, you can't really say that like this game was without this series of games was without fault. Like this game definitely feels like just like a cool party game, while Ninja Gaiden games and many other games in that era, for that matter, just seem like, you know, games that were designed to like steal your quarters at like, you know, an arcade. Because that's oftentimes what, you know, that's oftentimes why that high difficulty was there. It was just there to like, you know, entice people to just like not really entice, but like, you know, that was the main incentive. It's just like you wanted to either beat the game or get a high score. And you know, that's when they discovered, oh wait, we can monetize this and actually like take money from people. Repeatedly. And when they discovered this, that's when capitalism happened. Actually, I'm going over there. Actually, I'm gonna just grab this, and then I'm gonna go over there. Okay, we're safe. Also, we have a bird now, so we can just, like, fly around. Also in Metroid, yep. And also Metroid was... God damn it, I missed the chest. Metroid was a better game as well. I would say Metroid was way better than Ninja Gaiden. But that's, you know, that's, of course, opinionated. Very opinionated. The animation of the door is really nice. And yeah, like, honestly, like, I'm glad that we live today when we can like experience, not only like can we experience, first of all, free games, which I mean, of course, like in the days of the shareware on the like old like Amstrad PCs and stuff like that was of course a thing, but not as prevalent as today, where we not only get like free like competitive games and stuff like that, and like, you know, like free like clones of other games, and we also get to experience older games, first of all cheaper because we don't have to pay, you know, pay for like, you know, exorbitant prices at the arcades, and also a lot of the times better because, you know, we can like, you know, we get like screen size, we can, you know, like, you know, we can like have different screen sizes based on our liking. We can have scan lines if we want like a retro game to look just like a retro game. So that's a cool thing. I love that for me the frame rate is off and instead of 100 points I see 1 or 0 points. Huh. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I noticed that it is flickering. Huh. Hold on, let me check something. Could it be that I have like... Could it be that my settings are wrong in OBS and I like... I imagine not. Output... No, stream... Output... It should be under video? I have 60 FPS, so I don't know. I imagine it's probably on your end. Also, I'm playing this with a D-pad on an old Xbox controller, so forgive me if I'm, you know, gonna be upset about that, because this D-pad sucks. Also, we're gonna make a ghost cry now. Hello, Casper. Give me my money back. Yeah, he breaks the blocks, so basically I have to like reposition constantly. But he's not a difficult boss, so by any means. Oh, he breaks random. Oh, there goes my feather. Don't make Ghosty sad. Also, like, there is a fun video about this game and how they like fit various sprites into a smaller, like... Jesus Christ, he's dead. He's dead. If he was dead before, he's now double dead. And we are now dancing in victory after we have, you know, committed a crime. Also, this music bops. I already have this. I could have used something else, like, I don't know, a feather? Also, yeah, another, like, new mechanic in this, you know, in this level, which is, like, pipes. Also, yeah, goblins are also, like, an enemy. Sorry, let's... I think there was, like... Can I not jump in here? I can jump in here, okay. It's... Can I just say that I love the Bible thump, like, emote with the Isaac crying? I don't know, I just, like, really like it for some reason. Not because of the fact that he is crying, but because of the fact that, you know... I'm just gonna avoid this guy, I guess. Let me go. Okay, I got here. Never mind. I'm back down. I'm pretty sure that, like... Okay, that's how I get here. That doesn't help me at all. I want to go up there, because I need to, like, grab every chest that's useful. I almost just dropped into the level end. It was just points. I suspect that it's because for NES they have to flicker through the sprites. Yes, it can only display a limited amount of sprites. So they had experimented beforehand with having a character with if that is with a character that has a size of 4 sprites. But then they realized, oh wait, we can't do that. Wait, how do I... Am I dumb? I can't really oh wait, never mind, I can Wait, can I? I can't really find an idea of how do I get up here. Am I stupid? It's very likely, but... Huh? Hold up. Yeah. Overall, I must admit that, yeah, it's so cool that there are still a lot of developers that make games for old game systems like Commodore 64. I've seen some stuff that people have been doing for old consoles. I mean, you have Brazil, which has a whole brimming homebrew scene with the Genesis as well. And of course, there's Xbox, which to this day also gets a lot of homebrew applications and games because it's just very simple to get into. Game Boy, especially with programs releasing that make it so much easier to make games for. It's really fun. Yeah, programming in BASIC is terrible. But no, seriously, how do I... Can I just climb on... I can just climb on the hook. Okay, yeah. Cool. Well, at least we know now that I can do that. Goat Demon has to be... Yeah, this is where I, suffer. Especially without save states, which is just I've played most of my games with save states, so... most of my retro games. And I am not ashamed to admit it. No glimpse of, shame in my body. Games were hard, and, when you ran it on an old phone which barely could run, SNES properly... How am I gonna get up there? There we go. Especially when my phones could barely run SNES emulation, which was already kind of simple. I had to deal with frame skipping. I had to deal with input latency, because of course it's the old emulator, the old emulator era, as cool as it was, there was a lot of latency, especially on the mobile emulator. Same here, yeah. But hey, I'm gonna, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep on playing games on emulators because as much as some people might bash people for doing it, emulating is really the future. Especially when we have game developers that are not even at all trying to preserve any media at this point. Emulating is all we have, so... Especially some games which are allegedly ported as faithfully as possible to newer consoles, but then it's either a botched port or a cash grab, or not actually in any way faithful, or faithful in the wrong way, the recent like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes. They were faithful in the worst way, basically. Okay, I have to be like quick on my feet. Okay, I didn't know what to do here. I am not getting this chest because I am afraid of for my life. I don't remember what the second boss does. I kind of just beat him once and then I, didn't do anything. Why can I? Oh, wrong button. Forgot about that. And there I go. It's fine. At least we have an extra life, so. Oh, come on, now this one is also going to be a problem? That's illegal. Also, this game likes to do this thing where, like, the movement isn't actually, like, 100% predictable, especially when you, like, jump down from something. Oh, I can't go up. I don't know how I'm gonna go over to his side where the box is. I imagine the box would have had, you know, really cool stuff, but... Okay, we got 2 fairies, which is not really helping. For example, Mega Man Legends, I'm still waiting for Platinum Remake, because Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was... like... it's not what, you know... Oh, Jesus, okay. Well, now I know what he does. I'm pretty sure I have to just, like, first, you know... Yeah, like, first I have to, like... The Viking is, like, you know, a weird boss, because I first have to, like, do this. And then after I do that, he's not gonna be able to do much. Because now I think I can just shoot him and dodge the... But then again, that's like just Nintendo in general, just rushing stuff in the recent years. I wonder how Breath of the Wild is going to be, actually. Now that we're thinking about it, like... That's pretty much the most anticipated game from Nintendo in the recent years. I mean, Breath of the Wild 2, that is. Like, obviously I'm not gonna be playing it, because, you know... I think I just fucked myself. Yep. Is there a Life 0? I think there is. Okay. We have been saved. And also we got, you know, a feather, so now we have a bird buddy. And yeah, now there are also snakes, which are... They have anger issues, is what I'm gonna say. Wonder how they all fucked that game up, yeah. I mean, there's also Mario Strikers game that is supposed to be releasing. So I guess that's also a thing they could fuck up potentially. Okay. My hubris, but also playing on a really bad D-pad. And I just like excuse this on the D-pad? I can say this, never mind, I cannot. Yes, continue, of course. I'm gonna say only that new Pokemon is gonna be called Lechonk. Yeah, I've seen it. It's literally just like Lechonk. I've seen some funny like fan-made like evolutions of that Pokemon. Like there was Lechonk, Lechongus, and Lethic as the final evolution. It's so funny. Also, you know, the mouse Pokemon of that region is also just like, it looks like, you know, like two other like Pokemon like put together. It looks like, I think someone looked like at, I don't know, I think like one of the starters and like one of the previous like mouse Pokemon and just like, what the hell is this? Like no, I can do that, but better. Like, that was probably one of the Game Freak, like, Pokemon designers. Don't they, like, didn't they, like, do a thing where, with, like, the 5th generation, where some of the Pokemon were, like, designed, by online, like, artists? They should have done this for, like, every major, like, Pokemon release at this point, because, I mean, for the record, there are some, like, recent, like, Pokemon editions that I really liked, like Corviknight. Like, it's a steel, like, crow bird. It looks super cool. I like it. And it's not even, like, that, like, super powerful. So it doesn't have, like, any, like, you know, balancing issues, I guess. Come here. Oh, okay. Because that's how we're gonna play this. How am I gonna deal with you now? Yeah, the starters I like. It's just that there have been a lot of like comments about how small they are. Because they are tiny in comparison to like some other like, you know, like they are tiny, especially like Sprigatito or whatever that, you know, cat, the weed, whatever the weed cat's name is. It's like, it's small. It's literally a small bean, which is cute, but like, it was fucking tiny, like. And the worst thing is that we're gonna have like the Pokemon like following us around again, which is a good thing. But the problem is that once again it's gonna be executed in the same way where the Pokemon just does not, you know, cannot like follow us because we're too, you know, we're too quick, and the Pokemon is either, you know, having trouble because of its size or having trouble because of its stubby feet. These bones going. It would be cool to play that Pokemon MC mod on multiplayer. Also, I'm part of Jojo Duck and Fire Totodile teams. I don't know. I've always been like drawn to like the grass starters, but it's kind of up in the air whether or like I'm definitely not gonna be playing or buying these games. Like, it's just not what I'm looking for in a Pokemon adventure at this point. Where are my? I am not? Okay. I was like stuck in the walking animation because I was pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, this is a fun area. Like, you cannot stand anywhere. Actually, if I stand here, I think I'm safe. For how long? although like I still will remember the most fun, like the typing that I will still remember most fondly to this day is still going to be rock types, because I did play rock types once in Pokemon Emerald, and I made a full rock type team, like rock type and then either some other subtype or just rock. Like rock ground, there was a rock grass type, rock water type. I had a full team of 6 Pokemon with different types, and I managed to beat the Elite Four with it, and the champion. And this was probably my biggest like achievement, especially considering that there was a water the champion of that game is literally a water type trainer. So not like in Ruby and Sapphire before it, where the champion has rock types and steel types. So I was, that was probably my biggest accomplishment in my life. Can I? No, I cannot walk. I need this. So I'm gonna need the respawn point. Following Pokemon worked on goddamn DS remakes of Gold and Silver, and now they have trouble with it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. The problem is that like I'm not like upset about the fact that they offloaded the work to another company, which that remake was like their first game ever. Like before this, they just helped with some things on many different other games, but that was like their first like solo project. I'm fine with that. It's just that the problem is that they just didn't do a good job. And yeah, like when other like remakes are basically like when other remakes have like the power to like stand on their own because of the fact that they do introduce new things and basically kind of count as their own like Pokemon adventure. The remake, the like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they add nothing. Quite literally nothing. I think this is the final boss, essentially. And I have no clue how to fight him because I never really fought him. Okay. That's a sturdy frickin', Okay, those bats are very, very sturdy. And now I have like a limited amount of like, chests and lives to do this. And I like, there are no save states in that, like, in this like emulator that they like provided. I guess they knew. I guess they knew that with save states it would be like way easy. And yeah, like even like the features that they did add and they were like, yeah, these features are not gone. Like I've seen I've seen like a review recently that like showed how polished that game was. And now they have were there even Mega Evolutions? No. Overall, Mega Evolutions have been dropped since they've been a Gen 6 thing, and that's it. Like, I mean, Gen 7 had like Mega Evolutions as a kind of as an afterthought because they didn't really add any new ones. They just like kept the ones that were in the game already. But yeah, like, they are not doing anything with Mega Evolutions, and I am so upset about this because they were the best way to, like, you know, they were the best idea about, like, balancing. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, take it slow with this. And just, like, you know, like, smack the head, then smack the bat, and then wait for the bat on the side. Okay. Also, this game also has a hard mode, so that's fun. I'm not gonna be playing the hard mode, but it's in here, so that's a cool man. Yeah, he's dead now, so Tower 4. Okay, never mind. I guess there is another world, which I completely forgot about. Give me the heart. Give me the heart. I'm waiting. Oh yeah, propellers and eyeballs. Sure. Whatever you say, game. And also lasers. We are in the Artificer's Den, because yeah. Another berry, which we don't need. Game, there is another. Streamer World 3 is the last one. I did say that, yeah. I guess I've been humbled in a way. God, I could kill for a turbo button right now. I cannot make this because I don't have a feather. Well, never mind, I will have to make it. That's just points. And I almost just killed myself. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go with the propeller route next time. Are there unlimited continues? I'm not sure. I think you just get one continue and that's it. But don't quote me on that. Like, I might be totally wrong, and this might actually be a baby game. Either way, we will have, like, you know, a cheat code that we can go back to and just, like, replay the game. Which we might have to do. But I wanted to jump up here. What I wanted to do was this. Yeah, it's like transition. And I am just like the worst. We could check out if there is a Konami code secret. I don't think there is, but there are cheat codes to like unlock, to basically just like unlock the hard mode from the start, I think. Or like the harder mode, I'm not sure, because they like did one or two things. Oh, the propeller kills you also. Cool. Continue. I guess that's another, you know, continue. So I guess there's two at least. I don't know, I remember that I, you know, I remember I did game over once, where I just had to start over from the beginning. I'm not sure when it was or where it was. It might have been just the first world, and that's why I had to start over from the beginning. I just didn't feel like it. It's very possible. Also, I should probably turn on the light because my VTubing is just like... It's not running very well when I have no face, when I have no light. When I have no light, I also have no face. There we go. There is that upgrade that everyone wanted. Also, this song, while I didn't originally like it, it's kind of growing on me, so I guess there's that. Okay, not gonna make that mistake again. Okay. Now we have to kill the goat as well. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, there goes the feather. Just narrowly avoid death at every corner. I was supposed to be playing the non-thinky games today, but then again, like most games, like realistically, like with NES games, it really was like this. Like you either had like the, you know, like insane difficulty, like, you know, like gauntlets, and then either that or like completely like mindless, like easy walk to the right and you're done. Or just you try to do something and you don't know how to progress and it just like kinda happens. I am making the, you know... Okay, so I don't know how to get up there. I imagine I can just like do a funky trick. I'm gonna try. I have done the funky trick. We are gaming. And I am back down. I didn't notice that you can just like break the blocks like this. Yeah, like streamer forgot, streamer forgot. Streamer has with the game. That's a new one. What are you? Okay. Sufficiently scared. Oh. Not dying to the goat. Okay, but I might be dying to the eyeball instead. I died to the goat. God, the worst thing is this is 4-2. I died at the very end of the level, and now I'm gonna have to, you know... God, the eyeball is... Holy crap. Okay. Scary enemy. Probably the scariest because of its weird, like, you know, pattern. It's like Medusas in Castlevania. Pretty much undodgeable. They literally introduced a jump scare This is how you know that this game was made in 2019. Hey, let's forget that ever happened. Yeah, but that being said, I'm gonna at least know that, like, you know, with this, I have now become speedrunner of the game. Actually, dude, we are schmovin'. Now I have to, like, you know, worry about, like, potential dangers. Oh, come on! I was shooting the fastest I could. Okay. Well, I guess we're not schmovin' anymore. I'm grabbing these crates. Not a single one was of use. Nice. I wonder if, like, it's even possible to, like, alter the RNG in this game so that you never get anything useful. I am, like, struggling right now. Yeah, like, this was... Like, I wasn't even planning to, like, play this game tonight, but I was just like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I imagine that, like, 2-player is, like, way easier, so... Two-player or even, like, 3-player or 4-player. So, if anyone wants to hit me up, like, this game does allow for, like, casting to another PC so that you can play multiplayer. So, like, that could be also, like, an idea for, like, a multiplayer stream. Yeah, that could be fun. Like, we gotta, like, be on the lookout, especially on Steam, for, like, any games on discount that could be, like, potentially multiplayer. I did see that, like, there was something. I'm not sure if it was Golf with Your Friends that was, like, very cheap or not, but I didn't buy it, fortunately, so... I could, like, make this right. I did make it twice. I'm not gonna skip action. Cool. I didn't make it here. I don't know how. Just, like, lucked out. Never mind. Gamer, 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 gamer. I am slipping. I think that's gonna be my, like, last attempt, and after this I'm actually just gonna, like, end stream. Because my arms are tired from the shooting. Like, the game is fun, but, like, if you are playing this on actual hardware, consider getting a turbo controller, because without it, it's, like, torture on your thumb. I switched up my hand a little bit, and now I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of backwards for me to try it that way, but I'm doing it. Something that just fell off. Something just fell in my window, like... I'm not sure what it was. There we go. Now we're living. Another one, really? Yeah, like, I don't know if it's like birds or something, but like, there's something like falling. Okay, there we go. No fairies. Such. I'm sorry, friend, but I need to, like, eradicate you to, like, progress. Yeah, the bird is pretty much overpowered when it comes to, like, mobility. No fairies. I don't trust you enough to, like, stand right next to you. Either way, I'm gonna have to go this way, so... That's an extra life. I need that. Fairy? No fairy. That means one hit and... I mean 2 hits instead of 1. Okay. I am terrified because I never played, you know, Arkanoid. Wait. Oh. Okay. I guess this is the final boss? The music's cool. So there's that. I have not seen a fairy in like at least a couple, you know, levels. That's like just a teleport, right? I may have like agitated a wasp's nest that I didn't want to agitate. Yep. Anything good? Nope. Oh, gotta go up. Okay, we do want to get the portal. Because that's... yeah, exactly. Like, they have made the simplest and yet the most, like, devious song to just, like, have you, like, panic. Oh no, am I gonna make it in time? Points. Actually, no, I don't care about points. I have to continue so many times that, like, it doesn't matter. Okay, now we're playing Tuhu. I mean, baby's first Tuhu, basically, but... Ah, crap. That's right, family friendly. Family friendly. Okay. I'm saying baby's first Tuhu, but I'm actually kind of, like, terrified that I might just, like... Yeah, perish. So, yeah. Where do we restart? A bit early. If I can get something, I can probably, like, do it. Here we go. How do I get in there, then? Like, seriously, why did they hide that chest here? Like, is there a way in? I don't think there is. Nothing seems breakable, so... Guess it's just bait. Or maybe the eye just likes to show off its wealth. I'm just not gonna move, for the most part. And then when it starts shooting, that's when I'm gonna move. That almost worked. It just... I really don't feel like continuing, so... I'm just gonna write down the password. I'm actually not sure if that's even the final boss. But yeah, like, I think I've had my fair share of, like, you know... of gaming tonight. Also, I need to, like, do work, so... I think I'm gonna end stream for today. Okay, there we go. Transition, music, because that would be nice to listen to. Especially since there's Phoenix right in the background, so... but yeah, thank you guys for coming. This has been really fun. It was nice. Yeah, it was. Like, especially the fact that I could, like, you know, I had the chance to chat with you guys. I did not touch upon my lore at all, but it's fine. I'm gonna be trying to, like, do like a separate thing in some way, like, you know, present everything and, like, explain it, but, like, we'll see about it. We do love to chat, yeah. And especially when I don't have to, like, do something that, like, requires my entire concentration, it's like, yeah. I mean, either way, I have noticed that I have trouble with that. The concentration thing, where I'm just, like, I do one thing and I have a one-track mind, basically. It's like, I do that one thing really good, but nothing else. And even then, like, really good is very subjective, so... Yeah. Hold on. Where is C-Face? Oh. I have it on, like... I have it on the wrong monitor. Also, now I'm gonna move myself and I'm just gonna mess up everything. For those of you who don't know, like, because of the fact that I have my monitor hooked up right now and working, because of the fact that when I move the window from one monitor to another, because of the fact that they have different resolutions, it changes my size, basically. Like, you can see that in action right now. It changes the size of the window, even though it shouldn't. Even though it still says, like, constantly 1280 by 720, it kind of just changes its, like, you know, everything. So yeah. I have the same problem. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, hey, it's like a first world problem. It's like I can live with it. Like as long as I, you know, I'm kind of like visible, that's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna tap out for tonight. Like thank you, thanks to everyone who came here. It has been fun, and I hope to like catch you guys some other time next time. So yeah, how do I do this? It should be like this. Bye. I cannot like figure out the winking. Maybe someday. But yeah, bye.